Hey, hey, amazing grace. My fault. What it do, what it be, it's your man, your guy, your Lord, your host. My fault. In here telling my cousin I can't make it to get my hair done. I was trying to get my hair done today. But me no do that. What it do? Oh my goodness, what it do, what it be, it's your man, your guy, your Lord, your host. It's Chops from Emo. We back. What was we doing again? Ant Williams, Rebecca Allen, Kim Walker. You know I gotta cut myself on so I can see the chat. You know I gotta see the chat. Man, shout out to Jay with the gifted sub, boy. That's my dog, boy. I love you, man. Cause hey, what it do, what it be? We back mid BBC. Uh this our new track. That's one of the new tracks. That's this. Vice. Where I find this? Where I get this? I got this. I don't remember where I got Vice. Maybe out the basement. But I got this out back. The red one was out back. This the joint that can't stay long. About to go to the movies with the kids. Ooh, what y'all seeing? Oh, oh. We had to do the mystery of who was where, what was how, and fucking. Okay, I think it auto saved 2 minutes in. Oh, nice. I heard it's gonna be good. All right, what it is I went 2 minutes past my cutoff time when I cut the stream off. Now, here was what we did.
How's it going?
So I got to show y'all.
It's not going well.
So that
I
way
could
we
use
know
some
this
help.
shit.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is. There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people. We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are,
Well, that's
we
good
can
because
call
luckily
them
it's
and
not a
warn
series
them.
that's built
There
on
must be some
story. So it's,
connections
you know what I mean,
between
they
the
kind of
notes.
free
That
to
makes
do with
sense.
it.
Great. Need any more help?
I'm good now. Thanks, Peggy.
No problem.
All right, now here was what happened. We found the board. Y'all was the stream was on with the board, so we was working out who was where, what was how. So what we worked out was these are their final destinations. Shorty moved to New York because she kept getting booyahs for getting, you know what I mean, becoming a huge car thief in a small town. So she left. Your man, your man's not at the power station. He got fired. He became a person of interest. He became like an engineer and came back to visit. Uh, Rebecca Allen became Rebecca Pine, and her and her husband died in this fiery bus crash, which was terrible. It was a mad tragedy. The only person who would actually still be in town, we worked out, was Chuck Brody, who would have won the lottery and become the anonymous owner of this gas station. So he's the only person we know for sure is in town. So that was where we left off at. I backed out and I can't remember what they would have.
How's it going?
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
And the gas station was right here. It's not Christine's Gas and Repair no more.
Hello?
That's who sold it.
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone else out right now.
The Whistling Man? Who the hell are you? Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen, the Whistling Man's back. We found a list with your name on it, and
Oh, God. It's today. The year I finally let myself forget.
Shit.
forget. Forget what?
Forget. No, man. I gotta get out of here.
I
Okay,
think
that's
he
a-
ran off.
Okay.
Fingers crossed that Chuck...
Jeez! It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on, we're getting a call.
Hello?
Chuck?
Chuck!
Forrest, the whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so. I got everyone to follow me out. The town's
Oh,
only
shit.
ambulance was blown to hell, though.
I saved Chuck.
Yeah. Damn it, that fireball threw me. I've got to get to the hospital.
Give me a second. I got you.
I'm not feeling great. Forrest, man, I can't thank you enough, but... Yeah, I gotta go.
Wait, Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up. Get us into some music while I deal with this.
We gonna play it for Shorty anyway.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
Okay. Let's see if Shorty say anything. Okay. Let's pause it. All right. So you want to know how we got boom to here? Yes. So last thing you remember was the frat kids. So we got the plan together. So the first plan didn't go as possible because I picked the wrong person because I was reading the quiz wrong. So we went back and changed that one person to a different person. Jay, what's up, brother? Jay might remember. So when we switched that one person, everything else went like butter. We saved all the kids from the, we saved the kids. The kids' plan worked to perfection. So they saved themselves. We got the right people in the right positions, and we did what we had to do. After that was over, it was music. Then this chick called and was saying that she knew some weird stuff. Oh, no, she had a chance that she knew who was the next person to be murdered by the Whistling Man. And she was saying she wasn't going to tell niggas if we didn't find this record. So Peggy was telling me that she ain't had a record because she got upset for some reason and threw it out the window. So we didn't have it. And she was like, well, just run out there and get it. And we was like, nigga, the Whistling Man out here, we not getting that shit. So Shorty was like, listen, I forgot what the blackmail was, but she basically was like, she was going to fucking blackmail us into fucking telling us who the person was, who the next person was. So if we didn't play the song, she wasn't going to tell us. I went outside to find a joint, and I found these fuses. When I find the fuses, I used them hoes to unlock some shit. It turned out to be a basement door that led down to a cellar downstairs. When you get downstairs, you find the janitor closet. That's where the dude Clive was at. He worked there. You find out Clive has been piecing together the Whistling Man mystery either in the same time. He's either doing it right now because the mystery was getting solved. It saved, as you see, it saved Chuck Brody. So he has to be working it out right now. So Clive must have some connection to them to know that they was at risk of whatever. And he was trying to figure out whatever. So we put all the pieces together and figured out that Chuck Brody was the last nigga left in town. So he would have been the only person that the Whistler Man would have had reason to get. Chuck Brody just hinted that he got deeper reason for regretting the Whistler Man other than just being here. So it do seem like it's a possibility that Chuck Brody, that Whistler Man is killing people for a reason. Also, if you saying you don't remember the end, you might not remember that the fact that the plan worked, but the Whistler Man snatched up what's Shorty, the chick who called us, the main girl who thought she was getting killed, and it turned out to be the prank. Shorty got snatched up by the Whistler Man. Everybody was pulling off, and she got snatched out the van, and your man had her dead to rights, and he just let her go. And we couldn't figure out why. So with him going for Chuck Brody, who would have been old now, but he would have been around during the time of Whistler Man, it seemed like he going after people who got something to do with it. But then, as we also know, he killed Shorty from Jazzercise when we fucked up. So the question is, does Shorty from Jazzercise older? Is she an older woman who would have still been around? I mean, is he just going after people who would have been around to really know who the Whistling Man was? Also, he killed that kid who had nothing to do with it. He was in his 20s, but he was dressed as the Whistling Man. So like they said, they think he might have killed Joe because he thought they was making fun of Yo. So, instead of playing a record for Shorty, I found this board right here. And it helped me figure out the shit anyway, so I didn't have to play the record for Shorty. But now we playing the record for Shorty anyway, because why not? And we got some new music. And now you caught up to why we here. Let me see what Peggy got to say.
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting.
Yes! I wanted to go back down there.
Get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen.
Also, we think Clive is the killer. Which is a possibility. I didn't even think about that. I mean, because like I said, we used it to figure out who the next victim was. Clive could have been using it to figure out where his victims was at. And with Joe being a janitor, I imagine he'd have been around for a long time, janitoring and possibly earn keys to all over the city. Which is why you really can't keep Yo locked down, because he got ways out of everything.
Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
You a piece of shit, Peggy. Whoa. Back to the basement, baby. Alright, cool. I'm caught up, but now I gotta go. Have a good stream. Oh, I appreciate you. Y'all have fun and be safe, man. We got the key for up here. We ain't get the key for nothing else. Okay. I thought I saw a record tip back here in the stream. I was walking past and I seen that little thing there. The heck is that? Oh, it's another key. These things is pointing at stuff, so is he pointing at the key? And what's right above this room?
A key? Was this always here?
That's so
I
creepy.
must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Just making sure they stay empty. Basement storage. That door across the hall. That's Rebecca Allen. Aunt Williams. I don't know who that is. No, I think that's supposed to be Chuck Brody. A couple extra people. Got books everywhere. The door was closing, boy. I thought somebody was walking up on me. I said, oh, fuck. We're fucking cooked. Okay. It is what we thought it was. There we go.
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Fuck me.
Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
We must be on to something big then. Since I don't know what we looking for, you know what I'm looking for? Records. Alright. Oh, we got a new advertisement. Let's see how well this stick to shit. Okay.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
What map? What storage area? This is a map of the city. Come on. Tape player. Oh. Is that this? Yep, Earl.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
We need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
We could grab the glue. Headphones. We're looking for a radio in the next room. Okay. In case I need to slap the shit out of somebody. There we go. That's one. We'll take it. There's another camera right here. My fault. I'm keeping that. Alright.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours.
Damn it. I'm on now. I beat this shit out you with this thing. Jeez Louise. Peggy, say some shit. Delivery note. Shipping date 2nd January 1987. Alright. Shipping note. Starlight Security. Delivery installation. Security alarm 4000 module. Supervisor Clive Atkins 58443. Okay, that's a number. Delivery method van. St. Gabriel's Hospital. Oh. Okay, wait. So the Starlight Security joint is at the hospital. Christine's Gas and Repair. Roller Ricky's Woodside Apartments unable to install required new parts. New installation date 17th of September. Woodside Apartments don't have it, and the K-Fan Radio don't have one. Client opted for manual installation. Clive said he was going to do it himself. He never did it. Okay. This means something. Okay. That's the security system right there. Nice. Motherfucker. Ew. Alright, where we gonna put this stuff? I wanted to hang it up on the wall. Alright. Carpet thing. We're looking for a book and a radio. Okay. Wait. Go back here. We're gonna need this. Cause this it's not here, but whatever it is in this book is gonna help us at another spot where it is. Either Roller Ricky's or something. Okay, I'm putting that together. I keep wanting to walk up there. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I thought that was a map. It's a fucking circuit board. I can't do shit with that. Raggedy bitch. Oh shit. Oh no, it's the carpet, but it ain't got the circuit piece. So we can't open these. Sure enough. Alright, so I think we got everything back there. Fuck me. Okay. It's not the... Oh, it is. Carpet piece. Back shelf. Boom. Chair. Okay.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
We're looking for a book. There we go.
This looks useful.
Yeah, it does. You know what'll help down here? And it gotta be one. They always got one. Where is it? Where are you, son of a bitch? We need a radio. Get some Timskis pumping down this bitch. It's hella dead down this hole. Not one radio? Come on. Looks like it's a radio built in. Nothing. It's a radio. Whatever, man. It's dry as shit down this motherfucker.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m.
That wasn't what I was trying to do, but go off, Queen.
Warnings indicate that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the
Oh wait.
death
Looking for that radio. Looks like it's over there. Okay. Okay. What that is right there. We got no light. This could be it.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation.
Oh shit.
However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
I don't like none of this. Power box. Okay. Whatever it is up there. Okay. This right here.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Damn. What's it, the 50s, 60s? It might not be really dead. He might have just, I mean... Yeah, I tried to touch it. Okay, it's over there. What the fuck was that? Oh. Why'd that happen? I ain't do that. Okay.
This has to be important.
The fuck is it? We'll read all of this when we get it back to the room. God damn, we was deep in them streets. Get out of here, dude. Alright. Once more into the breach. A more gem appears. That's a fairy Pokemon. Fairy dark, maybe? If I'm not mistaken.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head,
Damn.
knocked out, and drowned.
Oh shit. But she didn't shut it off, did she? Okay. Humpty Dumpty.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago.
Shit.
And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek.
Shit.
Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst that I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say than I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are. Start putting the truth together.
What
The
the
truth.
hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
The truth. Huh. What was Clive working on? Is it any music back here? Now that I think about it. Records? Record? Yeah!
Ooh, a new vinyl for my collection.
Collect all hidden records around the station so we'll not find any more records. That's it, y'all. We found them all. That's it, y'all. We found them all. That's it, y'all. We found them all. Get down. Damn, Clive. Brother Clive. Brother Clive. Let's get the fuck out of here, man. Spooky enough. Hope it don't get spooky-er. Fucking power box. Come on. Okay. So we got this stuff. Boom. Now let's start reading. We read this. This is where the security stuff is. This is the security system. Okay. Damn. Alright, the deceased is alright, well, name George Barrow, deceased is May 18, they called the death establishment. Signs of aberrations were found around on the necklace, likely from getting into fights in the past matches with known history of deceased being aggressive. No other injuries were observed, and from coroner's report opinion, this is no evidence of foul play. Additionally, the preliminary toxicology report indicates the deceased had a high level of alcohol in their blood. That's a lie. It is the coroner's opinion that the deceased went swimming while intoxicated, resulted in his drowning. The coroner lied. Examiner Virginia Sullivan. I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia. Oh, shit. Is this stuff going to change our opinion on saving these people? That's crazy. A story of love, tragedy, betrayal, starring Macy Cartwright as Dawn, George Barrow as Henry, also with Mary Campbell as Annie. Macy Cartwright, Mary Campbell. Okay. Jazzed up dude on the back. This is from a play. Okay. And then Town of Gallows Creek, Sheriff J. Matthews. Complaints name Sandra Sharp. I received telephone call. Date 4 a.m. 9/3/1968. Date time assigned 9/3. Date and time written report 9/3. Alright, at 4 a.m. a call was received from a jogger. A Miss Cassandra Sharp reporting that a body had been found washed up in a reservoir. I drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body at the scene as that of George Barrow. I contacted the coroner's officers and the boy's parents. They informed me that they had not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd. Cleared otherwise, unfounded, cleared by arrest. Not cleared. Okay. Alright. So, what's going on?
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a
It's
toxicology
the kids.
report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
The coroner
An
lied.
autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier. When we had to call the takeout restaurant. Was her name Virginia?
We need to
That
call
was
her back
Virginia.
once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body, I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
I was supposed to mention these as I picked them
The
up.
jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. Yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests. That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
Oh,
In another tape, the
shit.
coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident, and they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
I think we found everything, and they took us straight upstairs, so we don't even get to look.
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Beats me. But we gotta do it, and we're going to.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers.
Now we admitting it on
Virginia
air.
Sullivan.
Fredman Plunker here. Who's this? Is it you? Goose.
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is
Come on.
this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
I can't blame you. I'd be jumpy too.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought...
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name.
Hold
What are
on.
you asking about this for?
She know.
You mentioned that name earlier.
We'll do a few more
when you
minutes.
called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified,
She
Forrest.
did mention
Clive's the
Clive.
janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
It's not Clive.
Dead. But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
We thought so too, but
You don't understand. All those years ago, he...
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest he... Well,
and we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said. And that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I
Damn.
don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand. She needed me.
we understand.
So if she would have admitted the truth, it would have been a further investigation. She would have got beat within the inch of her life. Her sister wouldn't have got the care she needed. Which would have then leaded to her needing care as well. With money that was already needed to take care of her sister. Oh, that's heavy. Now, here's a theory of why it's a lot of names we was gotten tonight. Now, This one I'm throwing in there randomly at the end. What's his name? The Dojo dude. What's up with Joe? But here's somebody I think is involved with it. I think Teddy Gallows is gonna have something to do with this shit in the end. Who would have big name and money and status like that? It sounds like Teddy Gallows people's come from money. And if not come from money, made some money. Or was making some money and held some power, especially at the time of then. So I can see that. You know what I mean? We trying to cover this up because he got a promise of Future, blah, 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 blah. Then once you cover it up, Future don't break out. Now you just can't break it out because now you got to expose your bullshit. You don't want to deal with that. I'm feeling like this going to have something to do with Teddy Gallo. Them niggas pranked this nigga into thinking something was going to happen. And your man fucking, your man died from that shit. And then they covered it up so it wouldn't be no, you know what I mean, repercussions. But then the question is, who the Whistling Man?
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia. So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
All right, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Yeah, whatever.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Sandra, we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
Don't be a liar, Sandra. It doesn't suit you.
I'm not lying.
Fuck.
Oh, look at the time. Sure. It's late. I have to go.
As soon as I said it, I knew I fucked up.
This is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on
Peggy
air.
did not like me flirting with her.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number. what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
Of course.
Bitch, you
know
asked me to
why
be
the
nice.
Whistling Man might have targeted you.
Ha! Or like Dell. He was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Sandra, we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
The river.
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Of course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream, with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send this special birthday message to my...
Brian Ponte.
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank
Brian
you,
Ponte.
Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh, my God damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza, starting at...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on. We've already got another caller on the line.
He don't even change his voice. He calls. Oh.
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller. Ponte.
Ponte's Pizza always delivers! Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there!
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay? Forrest?
I hope the Whistling Man gets him with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry. That was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponte's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who, may I say, is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Dawn. We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Dawn, we had a deal. Kept my end. Who is the next target?
Oh, it's too late for that now.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, fine. Chuck Brody was the next target, but that ship sailed.
How did you know it was Chuck?
Well, if I tell you, I might just put more people in danger.
People are already in danger. This might help.
Forrest, I don't have time. I need your help.
Do you mean...
Yes, he's after me now.
You?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Right. Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Can you go somewhere else?
Home is the safest place I can be. Please. The front gate requires an entry code to open. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the New Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
She right here.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... The whistling man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. Listen in to this next track from Late Night Lurkers, if you dare. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something?
It wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah, well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. I've bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
I'm already on it, Peggy.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
The kicker is...
Starling 4000 user manual.
If I'm not mistaken, they don't have one.
These codes should come in handy. Order delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident. The system's not even installed at Woodside.
I thought so. Reading's fundamental, baby. There is no Starlight at Woodside. But then again, they needed parts, so I'm guessing either the date is saying that that's wrong. Immediately to prevent unwanted access code. Maintenance call code 311212. Alarm set. Warning. This will set off all alarms. 715-914 is first. Then if that don't work, we're gonna do the 191-519.
Welcome back, Forrest.
Let's
Find
get it,
anything?
baby.
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of.
Hold on. I need some aqua. We're going to try to help this mystery, and then we're going to shut her down for the day. This is going to be today's mystery, folks. I got to talk to Chrissy, tell her upload the mystery files, the episodes, or whatever. It's like one episode before this that hasn't been hit YouTube. We're going to try to put it on YouTube, Agua. Back at it like a crack addict. Alright. 8 paper balls. What you doing? Peeing? Nah. I was getting some water. I would have muted the mic. No way. Outrageous. Outrageous.
And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what he'd say, but...
That might be a good idea.
Okay, one moment. I got the number here.
Wait, why are we
Patching you
calling?
through.
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the music. Forrest, I don't know about this. This is super weird.
Just put me through to Don. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so.
She gonna be getting murdered.
When you're ready, shut the music off. Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
The code is 715914.
Thank you, Forrest.
Forrest, what did we do?
Whoops. Maybe that wasn't.
Forrest, there's another call coming in.
Evening, caller. You're live on.
Forrest! The psycho's somewhere in the roller rink, dude. I just saw a shadow.
Fuck, and we knew it wasn't even supposed to. Fuck.
You've gotta help me, man.
Forrest.
Maxine, no! Come back.
I be goddamned. I be goddamned. Oh.
Forrest?
No! Is we willing to throw away 18 minutes to have, oh my gosh.
Forrest, what did we do?
Oh my gosh. Everything, they was telling you everything about it was fucked up.
Whoops. Maybe that wasn't.
Forrest, there's another call coming in.
It literally, I literally pick up the PC, say they don't even have one there.
Forrest! The psycho's
Oh
somewhere
my
in the
fucking
roller
god,
rink, dude.
Maxie.
I just saw a shadow. God damn, how do you even get in? You've gotta help me, man.
Forrest.
Maxine, no! Come back.
Fuck!
I can't find my rifle, man. It's... I don't want to hurt anybody, but I can't let anything happen to... Maxie!
Dead. Dead. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. God damn it! What are we doing?
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Fuck! Darn you dirty bitch! Ah, god damn it! Fuck! Give me something! Fuck me! Oh my gosh! Ah, damn! Give me it! Ah! Maxie!
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Ah, Maxie, piece of shit. Yeah.
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone else right now.
The Whistling Man? Who the hell are you? Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen, the Whistling Man's pack. We found a list with your name on it, and...
Oh, God. It's today. The year I finally let myself forget.
Forget? Forget what?
Forget. No, man. I gotta get out of here.
I think he ran off.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck...
Jeez! It sounds like something blew up!
He's using bombs now?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on, we're getting a call.
Hello?
Chuck?
Chuck!
Forrest, the whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so. I got everyone to follow me out. Town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though. Yeah, damn it, that fireball threw me. I've got to get to the hospital. I'm not feeling great. Forrest, man, I can't thank you enough, but... yeah, I gotta go.
Wait, Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up. Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
Fuck me, man.
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep, like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
We gotta go. Oh my gosh. I should have been updating that save. Damn. Oh my goodness. Oh hell yeah, man. I'll be in there. I'll be dibbling and dabbling, baby. Shut them down on the tip. Oh, for sure we gotta team up, man. But we're gonna shut her down. I'm about to hop in the shower. Goddamn Maxie got shot. Shorty said out her mouth. Wasn't that shit weird? That shit was weird. It was kind of weird. Shorty working with the Whistling Man. Oh my gosh. Don, you dirty cunt. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And I knew it. When we went back and your man said the shit, she was like, what's the code, quick? I was like, fuck. When she ain't say nothing about yo getting close, something to me said, when they showed the different codes, they ain't show me like a number pad to put in. It was like, wait, why they give me different codes? Why would they just have it be a number pad to see if I remember it? It's like, oh shit. Oh, little voices in the back saying, man, get that bitch the activation code. Fuck! That's alright. That's alright. We going for it now. We got something for your ass, bitch. We got something for your ass, bitch. Just like that, we be back, though, man. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Aaron J, Chrissy, man, Black Zach, fucking Perp Reaper, everybody who might have came in for a little bit or a lot of it. Hopefully you got some entertainment out of it, man. Don't be a stranger, man. Come through with a 1-2, man. Oh, that shit was crazy. Oh, man, we gotta get back on. Fuck! Darn, you dirty bitch!